Hello everybody, Dr. Andy here again from Innate Balance Chiropractic and Life Coaching Center. Welcome again to this video. The last two videos that we have done have been, or that I've done, have been around life coaching, have been around the lockdown. We're sitting on day 6 now in South Africa, coming to you from Johannesburg, which is a little bit dreary, overcast and cool. So a different location. Today's video is going to be about chiropractic care. We are going to have a look at how to take care of your spine over the lockdown period. A lot of you are not able to go out and do your normal exercise, whether it's running on the road, whether it's going to the gym, you're not able to get out there. And so this is just a tip on how you can look after your spine at home. It is not on how to stay in shape. There are many videos of that sort of thing out there on YouTube. This is more about looking after your spine, and it's not just during the lockdown. This is also just in life in general. I've come across a lot of people who train very hard, they're very active, they're athletic, but they don't take care of the primary muscles that need to be taken care of when looking after your spine. Speaking of which, now that we're on the chiropractic topic, I just want to send out a quick shout out to my buddy out there, Dr. Mike Marinas. He is a chiropractor as well, a colleague of mine. He's given me a lot of support, encouragement doing these videos, and I just want to say, hey Mike, thank you for all of that. Guys, please go and check out his YouTube channel. It is Marinas Chiropractic. Sorry, Mike, it's Marinas Chiropractic. And when it comes to babies, I can tell you that that man is really a legend. His knowledge is incredible. What he can do for babies is unbelievable, and not just chiropractically, but also just tips on how to take care of your baby at home. So if you have a baby, if you're going to have a baby, or if you're thinking of having one of these little people in your lives, definitely go and check out Dr. Mike Marinas's YouTube channel called Marinas Chiropractic, and get some awesome tips there. He also has podcasts available on Apple Music. So if you go to the podcast section, I think you just look out for Easy Baby podcast. But I'm sure if you search Marinas Chiropractic or Dr. Mike Marinas, you'll find his podcasts. Anyway, that's to Mike. Nice to have you here on our, or nice to be able to speak to you here on the video. So let's get back to our tip for today. The tip for today, how to keep the muscle strong that will support your spine. Now, a lot of people think that having strong muscles, generally being athletic, is enough to have a healthy spine. But I just wanted to show you something here on the spine that we have here, and the mid to upper sections of the spine. If you have a look at the spine here, and sorry about the video, I've got to sit really close so that you can hear me, but in the mid sections of the spine, you've got the ribs that come around the front, and you've got the sternum that give you a lot of support in the midsection of the spine, and the musculature around this area you can strengthen up with your normal kind of gym exercises, general workout routine, swimming, rowing, all those sort of things help to keep that area nice and strong for you. The problems that I normally treat in this area are postural problems. So if you have good posture and you're keeping your postural muscles strong, you'll be okay. And as for the pelvis, which is the very bottom of the spine, you can see it's got a very strong bony ring structure that also supports this area. And this area of the spine doesn't actually have many moving parts. The sacrum is fused, nothing really moves there. Aside from the two sacroiliac joints over here, you don't have vertebrae as such that move. It is the lumbar spine here that we need to talk about today, and we need to take care of. Being one of the most common areas of problems for people is the lumbar spine. And so the muscles that need to be strengthened in that area are the core muscles. There's a lot of talk about core muscles, and so just to go in a bit of a layman's explanation of what core muscles are, the core muscles, if you will imagine, act like a corset. So in this area where you have no other bony structures except for the spine, you've only got muscles taking care of the spine over there, and those are the core muscles. So they wrap around from the front to the back, and that includes the sides. Now, a lot of people, let me just put my spine down over here. So a lot of people tend to only train the abdominal muscles, so the front muscles of the core. They get really strong abs, but the back and the sides might be lacking a little. Other people have really strong back muscles, but the abs are a little weak. I'm one of those people, so the back area is strong, the front not as strong. So I've got to do a lot of work on the front, and the big thing is to maintain the balance. You want to have balance between front and back and sides, right? So be careful of doing 1,000 sit-ups a day, because that's just going to get you really strong abs. But if there's an imbalance and the back is not strong enough to counter that, your core is actually weak, even though you've got really strong abs. So to get a nice overall good core strength, there is an exercise you can do at home. And in the exercise that I'm going to give you, I'm going to actually put out a little challenge to everyone out there. And you're all welcome to put into the comments how well you're doing, how you fare in this challenge, which is your stronger muscle, which is the weaker muscle, and how you fare. So the exercise that I'm about to give you, I call pivoting. I learned it years ago when I was still in varsity. And this is really more a test to see which are the stronger muscles and which are the weaker muscles, but you can also use it to strengthen up the core muscles. And now what pivoting is, and I'll demonstrate it for you in a little bit, but I won't be doing any talking when I'm over there because you probably won't hear me. So I'm going to explain what pivoting is. Your center of gravity is your solar plexus, right? So in pivoting, you want to lie off the edge of your bed at home. Just get your solar plexus off the edge of the bed, so that you almost feel like if you relax, you're going to fall off the bed, you're going to topple off forward. That's when you're prone, or if you're lying on your tummy. Nobody's holding your feet down, right? Your feet are just kind of floating around on the bed, and your head and chest are off the bed. And so your solar plexus is just kind of slid over the edge so that you feel like you're going to fall off if you relax your body completely. You want to then hold that position in a flat position and hold it for as long as you can. Get somebody to time you. If you're on your own, time yourself. Use a watch or a phone to time yourself to see how long you can hold that position for in what we call isometric or isotonic contraction. So just not moving the body at all, holding it in a plank position or flat position for as long as you can. Time yourself and see how long you can do that for. And then you want to do the same thing but on your back. So now you're lying supine, you want to go onto your back. Again, move yourself off the bed enough, chest and head, until you feel like you're going to fall off the bed if you relax your body. And see how long you can hold that for. Timing both of those will give you an indication where the weakness is, whether the front is stronger, whether the back is stronger, and where the weakness is. And whichever the side is that is weaker is the side that you need to focus your strengthening on. Granted, this does not really strengthen up the muscles of the side of the body, and there are exercises to do that, and we'll talk about that in a later video. But for today's purposes, we really just want to see where the imbalance is coming from. Is it coming from a weakness in the front and the abdominal muscles, or is it coming from the back and the weakness in the back muscles, those being the quadratus muscles, the erector spinae muscles, and the list goes on. So this is what the test is. The theory is that if you can hold that position for 2 minutes, both front and back, so 2 minutes each side, your core is strong enough to support your spine. Now, the way that the core works is, imagine it, core being shortened for corset, is it actually suspends the spine, or it holds the spine up. So when that is weak, the spine is now resting on itself. And that is what can cause disc disease. It can cause degenerative joint disease. So really important that we have strong core muscles. And this is easy to do at home. You can challenge the rest of the family, get the kids involved, get husband, get the wife involved, get the dog involved if you want, but get everybody involved, challenge everybody, see if you can get to that 2 minutes, both front and back. I'm going to run that quick demonstration for you, and then I'll come back and we'll finish off the video for you. So I'll see you in a minute. While I do that, there'll be some silence. Right, so if you can hear this, chest and head are off the bed. I hope it's clear enough for you to see. Arms are at the side, and you just hold that position as long as you can. Time it. You want to be able to get to 2 minutes. All right, I'm not sure if you heard that. Me talking over there, I thought I would give it a shot and see if it comes through. But that's basically the position you want to have. Again, the same thing going onto your back and holding that position on your back. Now, if you do get good at that and you're able to hold it for 2 minutes at a time, there is an advanced form of the exercise. The advanced form of the exercise is almost like doing butterfly. in a way. So you're taking your arms up above your head like that, and then bringing them back down again slowly to your side. The movement is done very slowly, and what that does is it causes the muscles to start firing individually at the different levels up the spine or up the abdominals as you move your arms from down at your side up to above your head. Take about 5 seconds to go from the side to the top, and that'll make it a lot more challenging. Again, if you can do that movement and you can do it for 2 minutes, your core muscles will be very much strong enough to support your spine, yeah, you should have good lower back health. So to end off the video, just a quick note that if you are becoming a little sedentary during the lockdown, you're not getting to exercise as much as you'd like to, you're not able to get out, perhaps even a little despondent about not being able to exercise, so you're kind of just packing it in. Remember to go and visit your chiropractor before you go back to exercise again. A lot of people make the mistake of starting to exercise first and then going to see the chiropractor when they have an injury. Because you've possibly been sedentary or not as active during the lockdown, the mechanics of your spine start to go wrong, things go out of alignment, joints stop working properly, and it's when you go back to exercise that the injuries occur. So it won't be the gym that you're doing or the sport that you're doing that's going to cause the injuries. It's going to be that you're mechanically compromised before you actually go and exercise. So make sure to make that appointment, go and see your chiropractor, get yourself back in line, get yourself mechanically sound, and then go back to enjoying your exercise. Thank you very much for watching right to the end. Please feel free to ask questions, drop comments below. We'll get back to you. We'll answer all the comments. And again, from the life coaching perspective, if there's anybody who's feeling down, despondent, anxious, fearful, maybe just wants to have a change in their lives, if they're having relationship issues, remember that the life coaching side of Innate Balance is there for you as well, and we can support you through this very difficult time. Interestingly enough, I found out now in France, apparently, that it has been recommended that people don't go into lockdown for more than 10 to 15 days because they start to develop psychological problems like depression and anxiety. Be sure to get in touch. If you are feeling those things, there is support out there. Don't be shy. Everything that we discuss is confidential, so nothing will ever be made public to anybody. Not on the videos, not in the chats. Everything is always strictly confidential. Any information that does get shared will be shared by you as the individual and is your choice. Thank you for watching again. This is Dr. Andy. We'll see you again soon. Take care.